It was the week after Thanksgiving in the NFL, and the Saints and the Cowboys got blessed by the scheduling guys because both teams played on Thanksgiving. Now, both teams play a Thursday game the week after, so there's nothing to worry about with the short week. Both teams have 7 days rest, so it should be an even playing field. And with the Saints battling for that #1 seed and home field advantage throughout the playoffs in the NFC, they can't afford to drop any games. And on the other hand, the Cowboys are in a tight NFC East race, and they've got the Redskins and the Eagles right on their heels. So neither one of these teams can afford to lose this game. It's a must-win game. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 keys to pay attention to. We're starting right now. What up, dude? What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here at the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. This is the channel where I might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm definitely going to tell you what you need to hear. On this channel, I give you a recap and analysis of the NFL and the NFC South in particular. So if you want to see more videos about the Saints, the Bucks, the Panthers, or the Falcons, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below, guys. Give the video a thumbs up and make sure you share this with a friend. But hey, real quick, down below in the comments, I know on paper this seems like a lopsided matchup, but do you think the Cowboys have a chance to pull the upset in Jerry World this Thursday? Let me know down below in the comments. So there's a lot of good things to pay attention to in this game, but I got the 3 key matchups that you might want to watch and pay attention to that could play a big factor in the game on Thursday. The first key is the linebacker matchup and the running back matchup between the Saints and the Cowboys. We all know that the Saints have a 2-headed monster at running back, and it starts and ends with the running game. Drew Brees is getting a lot of credit, but ever since about 2 or 3 seasons ago, Sean Peyton has kind of changed the philosophy around his team, and they've kind of become run first with Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. Drew Brees' passing attempts are down compared to some of his career years in the past, and they're a running team. They realize that they have 2 good running backs that can catch the ball out of the backfield and run between the tackles, and this is the best way instead of trying to shoot out. So the Cowboys actually have a top 5 run defense in the league. So a lot of people don't understand how good the Cowboys defense is, but they have some very quality linebackers. Jaylen Smith definitely is a flying around, hard-hitting, sideline-to-sideline linebacker that can run around with a quick guy like Alvin Kamara, who comes out the backfield and likes to run a lot of outside runs. So he'll be good to match up against that quickness and speed that Alvin Kamara has. He also has the power and the thump to bring to Kamara, because we know how hard Alvin Kamara is to tackle in the open field. They also have the rookie, the Flying Dutchman, I guess, Vander Esch, and he's got the biggest neck roll in the NFL, and he's a pretty good linebacker also, because he's been making plays all year. I know Sean Lee's been in and out of the lineup, but Vander Esch has done a good job, along with Jaylen Smith, shoring up that linebacking core. And these 2 guys are going to have their handful, because Mark Ingram is the thumper, and Alvin Kamara is that lightning guy in between the tackles that can do pretty much everything. So this matchup will be key to see what's going on. Like I said, the Cowboys have a very top-notch run defense, and the Saints are going to want to run the ball. This one's going to start and finish. They're going to set it up with play action, but just best believe that Drew Brees can take over if the running game gets shut down. But I think it starts and ends with these Saints running backs versus the Cowboys linebackers. The second thing to pay attention to is the complete opposite. The Cowboys running back versus the Saints run defense. We all know that Ezekiel Elliott is a horse, and the key is to give him the football. However, the Saints, quiet as kept, have the #1 run defense in the league. One of the keys for them having a great run defense is they stop the run early in the game when the game is close, and they allow their offense to get a lead. Once their offense get a lead, teams get that sense of urgency and feel like they have to play catch up, and they just abandon the run whatsoever. That's why the Saints have such a huge gap in run defense yardage compared to every other team in the league. We all know the recipe for success is to give Ezekiel Elliott the ball as many times as possible and don't even think twice about it. Dak Prescott having to throw 35 to 40 times of the game is not good for this Cowboys offense. They're just not built that way. And with the addition of Amari Cooper, it's opened up the box. That way teams can't put 8 or 9 guys in the box and just pretty much focus on Ezekiel Elliott. Earlier in the year, they were crowding the box and just making Dak Prescott try to beat them. Now, quiet as kept, Ezekiel Elliott is leading the league in rushing. He's the top running back in the league right now, and he's on top of his game. He's been hot the past few weeks, and they're going to give him a steady dose of that. So being able to stay committed to that throughout the game will be the key. And can the Saints slow down? This will be probably their biggest test so far of the year for that top-notch run defense that they have. So we will see if these guys will be able to slow down the league's leading rusher. And that takes me to my third key, Jason Garrett versus Sean Payton. Jason Garrett has been on the hot seat, and after this 3-game winning streak and them leading the division right now and currently in that 4th playoff spot, he seems to be in good graces right now. For now is the key word. However, he seemed to have figured out that give Ezekiel Elliott the ball. That's where it comes in today. Will he be able to put together a quality game plan defensively to go ahead and slow the Saints' offense down that can be so explosive while giving Ezekiel Elliott the ball to burn some clock and keep Drew Brees on the sidelines? Will they stay committed to that run if something goes left and they end up getting down in the game early? Will they try to throw the ball around? Because we know a recipe for success is not Dak Prescott throwing the ball 35 to 40 times a game. They need to stay balanced, and if anything, they need to lean more towards the run than the pass. And we know how ballsy of a coach Sean Payton is, man. This guy, he's made some gutsy calls all year going for it on 4th down multiple times. Hell, this guy did the onside kick in the Super Bowl, if you don't remember, too long ago. So Sean Payton's going to be one to put on the show in Jerry World, because he was once upon a time the offensive coordinator and the quarterback's coach before he got the job with the Saints. So you know when he's back in Dallas, he's going to be trying to put on some fireworks, and he's kind of a showman anyway. So I'll be expecting Sean Payton to pull out some stops and pull out some trick plays to keep these guys on their heels and kind of put them away early. But like I said, the key will be who can execute their game plan the best and who's committed to their game plan for the long haul. That'll be the telltale with Jason Garrett and versus Sean Payton. But hey, you guys let me know down below in the comments what other key matchups will you be paying attention to in this game. I said it's a key game. Neither team can afford to lose, so I'll be expecting a lot of hard-nosed football as we get late into the season and as teams start making that playoff push. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe button below. Give the video a thumbs up if you hadn't already. I'm Aaron Duncan signing off for Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. I'll see you next time. Peace.